Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to show you how to sign up a company with the National Pension Commission, how you can be able to get your compliance certificate for your companies. As we all know, in October 2024, National Pension Commission made a notification on their website that they will be migrating from the fiscal compliance certificate application, where all applicants were to submit the application in the various area offices: northeast, northwest, north central, southeast, southwest, and south south. And which after which one make that submission, it takes a minimum of 15 working days before the certificate comes out. Now, with this new innovation, it makes it very possible for one to make the submission, apply for the compliance certificate, and get their certification right within maximum 72 hours. Now, this is very, very essential for all businessmen and women in Nigeria and also outside Nigeria to be able to acquire this certification without any further delay, thanks to the management of the National Pension Commission. Now, this also comes with its own challenges, because for you to be able to make this submission, a lot of people find it very difficult to actualize this. Some have to resort back to paying other people to help them to apply for this certificate. And then we looked upon ourselves to, okay, profile a solution. Since a lot of people are having challenges in order to apply for this certificate, we take it upon ourselves to create this video for all men and women interested in applying for the pension compliance, Pencom compliance certificate. So in this video, we are going to show you the step-by-step guide on how you can apply for your certificate, how you can resolve some issues. But as we go forward, before we start, I want to encourage each and every one of you watching this video to kindly like this video, share this video, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel. And when subscribing, please put on the notification box, tick it on, so that anytime we upload the video, you are going to see it and be the first person to watch our video. So we are going to commence this process, and I will encourage you to follow the step as we are going to show you on how to apply for your certificate. Now, to begin, we are going to log into the Pencom website, which is www.pencom.gov.ng, which is this www.pencom.gov.ng. So we are currently at the Pencom website. So in order to begin the process, when you get to the Pencom website, you check the website. Right on the left hand side of the website, you will see the pension, that's the National Pension Commission logo. Beneath it, you see about us, you see pension operators. Then you go to the compliance certificate. When you get to the compliance certificate category, you scroll down to where you see the right e-pension clearance certificate application portal. Then you click that portal, and then it is going to take you to a new landing page where you'll be required to log in. Now, mind you, since you are a new company who want to sign up with the National Pension Commission, assuming you have not done the registration at all, then you come down to the bottom right of the page. You see where they write register, and then click the register, and then it will take you to a page like this. Now, when it takes you to this page, you are going to begin the process by entering your employer's code. Now, this employer's code has to be one that you apply with the National Pension Commission, or if you have already signed up the company before and then you want to sign up online, you just check your certificate or any of your previous certificates or the current one, and check the employer's code number there. In case it is a new company which you have not gotten any employer's code before, we will be dropping another video showing you how you can apply for your employer's code with the National Pension Commission, and then how you can apply it by sending it to the designated email for the application. So this video specifically is for persons who are trying to register their company, who have already applied for their employer's code. So assuming this is a new application, what you do here is that the section of the employer's code, you write the employer's code number. Now, mind you, when you are writing the employer's code number, you see it starts with PR, then followed by numerical values. Mind you, don't mistake this 000 you are seeing with 000, because all these values after the PR are all numerical values. So what we have here is we have PR 0. Okay, so immediately you enter the employer's code, it's going to show you this information, and the name of the company will be shown to you, the RC number. Now, what you do here is you come, assuming your company was registered, let's say January 5th 2024. Let's assume the company was registered January 5th 2024. You enter the date of incorporation. Here you enter the company's address. Let's say the company's address is number 123 Abuja Street, Nigeria. This address is just for example. Then you enter the email address of the company. Now mind you, the email address of the company you are going to enter is going to be automatically sign up, or is going to be registered as your username automatically. So assuming your company, the email address of your company is 247 Nigeria Limited at, let's say, at gmail.com. And then next is you enter your company website, and it's optional if you have a website. In case you do not have a website, you can move on to the next stage. So let's say the name of the contact person is Mr. Nigeria, and then the contact number, let's say, is 08023456789. Let's assume that is your phone number. And then you enter your password, and then you confirm your password. Mind you, the password you are going to enter here is what you are going to also repeat here. So after everything, you click register. Once you click register, it's going to show you by the right hand side of your screen or your phone that your registration is successful. Now after that is done, it's going to take you to where you are to log in and then begin the application proper. So we are done with showing you how you are to carry out the registration on the Pencom website. Now we are taking you to where you are to sign in and then begin the application by submitting all the required documents properly. Okay, so let's log in using this account. Okay, and then we'll show you how to go about the application proper. So we are signing into the website. Now this is a company that we have signed into, and this company has not uploaded anything at all. If you see from the dashboard, you see from the employees category, everything there is 0. The active employees 0, inactive employees 0, certificate request 0. So now we are going to begin this process. Now what you do here is, after you sign up to this page, the process is in sequence. You start by uploading each document one step at a time before you get to the end. And should you encounter any challenge, we are here to support you, and you can contact us. Or if you do not have the time or have the energy, or you don't have this particular patience, or maybe you do not want to do it yourself and you want someone to do it for you, you can contact us via our email or our phone numbers written here on the screen, via our company ATUNG-STRATEDGE, where we can help you to apply all that you need, ranging from CSC registration, Pencom complication, FIRS, ITF, NSITF, BPP registration, and all that you may want to do, any certification that you may want to carry out here in Nigeria. So here, starting from the dashboard here, this is the dashboard, and this is how the dashboard looks like. So we move to the next stage, which is the company profile. Now the company profile is showing the information which you entered during your registration process. So all this that we have here are the information that you make available. So once you get to this point, what you have to do here is that, you see, from the employer name, the employer name actually came automatically with the employer's code, with your RC number. Then we imputed the date of registration when we were registering, the phone number, the email address, which I told you earlier, the email address is automatically signed up to be your username for the registration, your address, and then website, which is optional. Then here, what you do here is that we have already uploaded the CSC of this company. But if you have not uploaded your CSC, mind you, you come to this point, you come to this place, then you locate the location, you go to the location of your CSC certificate, and I must advise you that you can either upload either a JPEG as a picture format of your CSC, or a PDF, or the PDF format. These are the only two that you can upload. So when you do that, you bring it in here. After you upload it here, then you just click update profile. After you finish the updating profile, you move to the next stage, which is employees. Now what you have to do here is that you have to upload the list of your employees. In order to do that, Pencom has already designed the template for you to use in order to make your application successfully and easier. So what you do in this place is that, in case you do not know how to go about that, you come to this section where they write by the right hand side of the screen, where I'm cycling with my mouse. You see where they write download document template. And when you download this document template, you open it with your Excel, because you can only work on this on Excel. And then mind you, any of this information you are uploading, it has to be on Excel. So this list of employees that you have, you open it with Excel, you enable editing, and then you come, after you enable editing, then you impute the information of the employees. Now this is a very tricky place, that it is in fact the most important aspect of your application, because anything you fail to get right from this point can affect the other section of the application. This is one of the sections that you have to pay much more attention to it. Now this is how we are going to do it. So here we have, on this template that they make available for us, we have, first of all, here we have the serial number followed by the employee surname. Mind you, the surname has to be here, because when your information was sent, or when the PFA was applying for your RSA pin, that's this pin here, the surname that was made available there then has to be what you are writing. You are going to write here on this employee surname, followed by every other name that's every other name that you have, then followed by your employees, that's your what's it called, followed by your RSA pin, then your designation in the company, employment date, the basic salary. And mind you, this basic salary is basically what you really need to put in there. Every other thing there is really not necessary. So I'm going to show you how to go about that, and we are going to do it together as it goes. So let's begin this process. Okay. Okay, so let's start by this. So the surname of these people is this. You come down here, you come to the Excel and enter their surname. Then you can, since we have the surname is to be the same, you can just drag this for the three of them, the serial number 2 and 3, now followed by the first names. And what are their first names? The first name is Patrick Oshoke. Okay, for the first person, his first name is Patrick Oshoke, and then his let's magnify this. So Patrick Oshoke, his RSA pin is this. We copy it here, we paste it here, magnify this column, then followed by the next person, which is Nosh Faith, and we paste her name here, and then we copy her employer's code, RSA pin, sorry, paste it here, and we go to the last person, who is Oshowemo Kingsley, and we paste it here. Just increase this column, and we copy his employer's code, his RSA pin, sorry, and then we paste it here. So here we just indicate that this is the MD, this is the secretary, this is the manager. You can basically put staff if you really don't know their designation. So let's look at when this company was so let's say the date of, assuming the date of employment of these employees is December 10th 2020, or December 3rd of December 2023 for all of them. When we do that, drag this column and then copy the cells, and then so let's say their basic salary is 18,000, which is the minimum you can actually go with. So, and these ones, they are really not necessary, and this is it. So this is the information of the employees we are going to upload. So let's save this in the folder that we can easily locate to pick up their information. So we come and save it here. Okay, so we save it here. So now we are going to upload this list of employees on their website for this company. So we go back to where it was, list of employees. Where is it? This is it here. We double click it or you click it and you insert. Now after you do that, you will be asked here, you see one small box where they ask, I certify that 3 staff or staffs are entire staff or staffs of my organization. Then you click this box here. After that, then you click upload. Now you see this one went successfully because all the surnames were put in the necessary place that they were supposed to be. Had it been the surnames were not put in the rightful location, we would have had some issues with that. So you see, this is the process, and this is one of the most difficult section, which is very essential for each company, for each person when you are registering. So because if you finish and you happen to be successfully upload this information here, you will not face any challenge henceforth. So after here, you move to the next point, which is the employee contribution schedule. Now in this place, the employee contribution schedule also is another section that you need to be mindful of. Now when you get to this point, you already have the template. All you need to do is just come to the right hand side of the screen and then download the template and then open the template with your Excel and then input the same information of those employees that you have. What you just need to do is to copy and paste, and then you proceed with the application. So what we have here is that in this section, we have, unlike the other section, we have this section is a little bit different from the other one. Here we have the serial number as we have seen in the previous schedule, and we have here the RSA pin come first, followed by the employee's name, the employee's full name, then the start month of the schedule. Now this start month is talking about the schedule which you are actually making reference to and the year you are making reference to. So this start schedule is from when to when, so which month, which is January. So I also advise you, don't get to this point and start editing the month, because Pencom has already, there's something they have done on this, their Excel. I think they have kind of programmed it in such a way that it only works with what they make available, which is why it's advisable for you to make use of their template in the course of the registration. So what you do here is that, let's say, okay, you are paying from January to December 2024. What you do here is that you copy the information of the employees, starting with the employer's code. So you copy the first person, you come here, you paste it, you copy the person's name. What we have here is you start with the surname, though this one doesn't really have any issue as compared to the other one. We have Patrick, yes, and then you go to the next, you copy the employer's code of the next person, the RSA pin, sorry, and then you copy the surname and the other name, paste it, and then you input the person's name as it should be, starting with the surname. We have this, and then the last person who we have to input this information as well. Okay, so copy this surname, put it here, then enter the other names like this. Just paste it here. Okay, Oshoemo Kingsley. Now let's say we are uploading this schedule for, okay, let's say December, because I told you always make use of what Pencom has formatted for each company. So we are only uploading December for each of them, December to December. After you drag, you just copy the cells, which is, let's say we are paying for only 1 month. Okay, December to December, which is 1 month 2023, for example. So the number of months, you indicate how many number of months, which is one here, and which is one here for each one of them, and their monthly emolument, which is their monthly salary, which is 18,000 naira, total emolument, which is this. Now date of remittance, let's say this was remitted, let's say it was remitted December 5th. See, that's when it was remitted. Okay, we copy the cells. So as you enter the monthly emolument, every one of these will definitely, so this is the expected money you are to assured for each of the staff when you are signing them up for group life insurance. So this is it, and we save it as the sample contribution schedule. So after you save it, then you come back to the page and upload it here. Let's look for S. So this is it here. You open it here and then you upload it. Okay, so this is showing that we have successfully uploaded the sample schedule, the schedule for each of the employees for the year 2023. Now if you want to do for the same year, maybe you want to do for another year, 2024 for example, you go back there, you do the same thing. What you do there is you change the date and then you indicate. So let's say you want to do from January to December 2024. What you do there is you come back here and then you, instead of December, since this one is 1 month, you change here to January. Let's say the company was signed up in the month of January, and you click January here, everybody January, and then year 2024, and then you do it the way it is. And then here the number of months definitely is going to be 12 months, and then you drag this down, and then here the date of remittance of this one, let's assume it was done say the date of remittance for this one was let's say the same December 5th 2024. You leave it there and then you upload it. After then you save it, in its rightful place. Okay, so we can name this one schedule 2024 and we enter it. Then when you go back there and you upload it, and then you do the same thing. So when you're uploading it, you come to this right hand side of the page, you see where they write upload new schedule. If you click that upload new schedule, it will take you to a place like this. Then you open the choose file, then you go to search for the document you're uploading. This is it. You click open and then you upload it, and then it will come up. Now mind you, that's why I advise you to make use of the templates they provide for you in order to avoid any issue that has to do with the date. Some people may choose to just go back and open their Excel, redesign this on their own. Actually, it's not advisable, and then if you do not follow their template, you end up having some challenges which may delay your application. So in case you have any challenge, don't forget you can reach out to me, send any of the message you want, any question you want to ask, drop your message on the comment section. As I also said earlier, for you to help this channel to grow and become stronger in order to reach other people, kindly like, share, and also comment. Don't forget to subscribe, as it's one of the most important things you can do for us after liking this video. So next thing you do after you upload the employee pension contribution is you come to the section of group life insurance. So when you get to this point, mind you, when you are applying for the group life certificate, ensure that they do not just give you the schedule and the certificate. They should also provide the receipt of the payment for you, because you are uploading all those information here. So when you get to this section of group life, you enter the name of the group life. Let's say the group life you're using is Cornerstone Insurance PSC, and then since we have only 3 staff, your how many number of lives you're insuring will be 3. If you have more than 3, you indicate the number of staff you are insuring. But remember, the number of staff you're insuring has to be the same with the ones you have uploaded there when you're uploading the list of staff, that the employee schedule and also the pension contribution schedule. So the amount for 3 persons is 1,944,000. So the commencement date, let's say, is January 2020. Let's say the commencement date is, let's say, assume it's January 2025 to December 2025. Let's say it's January 2nd 2025, and expiry date is December 31st 2025. Then you come to this point here. Now assuming you have your certificate, you upload only the certificate here. You find your certificate, you upload it here. You come here, you upload your schedule, the schedule that the insurance company provide for you, and then the certificate, that's the receipt of payment, the receipt that shows that you have paid a particular amount of money for the group life. After you come here, you upload it, it will go through. Then after then you come down to the payment instrument. Now this payment instrument is very critical in the sense that the payment you made is going to reflect, you are going to upload the payment that you made here. So for those persons who are applying for the first time, and maybe you have applied for certificate before, let's say you have a certificate before, let's say for 2023, or let's say your company was registered in 2020. Now in order for you to apply, you have to upload the schedule, this pension contribution schedule here. You have to upload for the last 3 years. Now for those last 3 years you are uploading, is very important, because when you get to this payment schedule here, you are going to upload the previous certificate which you use, which you apply, which was given to you by National Pension Commission. So here, what you do here is, in the deposit slip reference number, you enter the certificate number that is written on the top right hand side of the certificate. You copy the certificate number here, you enter it, and then you come to the payment date. Now, if you have made the payment, since you already have the certificate, I will advise you, what you do here is, for the payment date, you enter, let's say you are uploading for 2022, you come here, you say 2022 payment date, and then since you have paid, let's say you just give them that you make the payment November 11, 2022. Then you select the PFA. Is it pension? Is it First Pension Custodian? Is it Zenith Pension? Or is it UBA? These are the 3 pension custodian that we have in Nigeria. So either of the one that you are using, then you select. Let's say you are using First Pension Custodian. Then you come here. The period covered is from when to when. So for this one is for 2022. Say from January. If it is January that actually the certificate you applied, so since the company, assuming the company was registered in 2020, say from January, let's say January 2nd or January 1st, 2022 to December 31st, 2022. Okay, if you click there, come December 31st, 2022, and the amount there is 116,614 naira. Because if you put anything contrary to that, they may flag it off. Since you already have the certificate, just input that figure. Then you come here now, and then you find the certificate, the Pencom certificate that was issued to you in that particular year. So for 2022, let's assume this is the certificate. You upload this, then you move to the next one. Let's say this reference number is this. Let's assume that this is the number on the certificate. Then you click this, and then once you finish, you upload this. Then you do the same thing for the 3 other years. So the current year which you'll be paying for, in that section of the current year, the receipt of payment that you receive, or the teller number that you receive, or the reference number if you are using bank transfer, the teller number, which is what I mostly recommend. I would definitely recommend to anybody. You can make the bank transfer, make the payment, and then submit the schedule of payment and evidence of payment that you receive from the bank app to your PFA for them to credit the various persons. Now, I forgot to make mention of the section for payment. So what are you paying? When you come to this section of where you are making payment, if you are for those previous years, you only indicate you are paying for monthly schedule only. And if the payment is also comprises schedule and penalty, you pick this one. So if you are making the payment for the schedule alone, click the schedule. And after you upload everything, if you have a penalty, they are going to demand that you make the payment. You have to make the payment for the penalty, upload it. So when you are making the upload for the penalty, if you come to this point, you just select penalty only, and after you select penalty only, and then you upload evidence of payment. After that, you just click upload. So at the end of the day, after you finish with the payment section, you come to the review, and in this section of review, if you have any outstanding, let's say for example now you have any query. If you have any query, you have to make payment of that query. So this is what you are going to see here at the end of the day. This is the total amount of money you are expected to pay. This is the total amount of money that the person has paid. So if you have any query, you see from here, total expected payment for past 3 years, total penalty, past 3 years. If you have any penalty, this one that is showing red, you have to make payment of that penalty, and you must upload it before you can be able to see the summation icon here. So where you see this back, where they write this back that I'm circling down here by the top right, the bottom right hand side of the screen is where you have to see the submission icon. So after you upload everything and everything is good to go, then you can be able to submit for your application. So this is the way on how you can apply for National Pension Commission Certificate Compliance Certificate, hence from 2025 online, because after now everybody is to make the application online. So in order not to face any challenge, this is how to go about it. So if you have any question to ask, if you cannot do it yourself, we have a formidable team of men and women that come together to help people who do not have the time and do not really understand fully how to go about it on their own, and maybe due to those challenges they struggle to achieve that in due time. So we come together and offer a solution to you through our company called ATUNG-STRATEDGE, as it's been displayed on the screen. So you can contact us via our phone number written boldly on the screen, and you can also send us an email. Anyone that is suitable for you, we are always ready to offer a solution to you. So in case you have any question to ask, in case you have anything you may want us to help you with, you can also reach us and also lay out your complaint, and then we'll take it over from there. Thank you, and please do not forget to like, subscribe, and also share this video with your loved ones so that everyone will be able to get the certificate in due time without any delay. Thank you, and thank you.